of love and light. Amy, open up the door to the place where we walk by faith and not by sight. Not by sight. Through the house of love and light. House of love, the house of love and light. The house of love and light. If we get this right, we'll make the world a house of love and light. If we get this right, we'll make the world a house of love and light. House of love and light. House of love and light.
House of Love and Light, you're amazing. That's right. You are amazing. And that is what I am here to remind you of on this beautiful spring morning, this beautiful May morning. I'm here to remind you and myself about how amazing this all is, because if we are paying attention, then we are in awe, because it is awesome. Life is awesome. It is something to marvel about inside ourselves, around ourselves. It is something to be wild for. Myron's in the room. Lynn's in the room. All right, y'all, let's do a quick check. Where are you watching from? I know it's a small group, but that doesn't matter to me, because it's about the points of light on the map that we're lighting up the world, literally lighting up the world with our conscious connection right now. I'm in Asheville, North Carolina. I'm Amy Steinberg. I am so excited to welcome you into my new space. I have been rearranging all the furniture. You know, it's like that energy is in the air. Anybody else doing that? Rearranging furniture? Give me a shout out. Chrislyn, it's so great to see you here as well. Let me know if you're watching, where you're watching from. It means so much to me to see you all with me. And okay, so today I'm excited, because today is the first time in a while that I have felt excited about like creating this hour for us. And we've got Weaverville, we've got San Diego, lighting up the map, lighting it up, right? We light up the world with our light. That's what we do. So welcome to my new studio space that I've rearranged here. And it's like I've moved. I used to, I'll tell you, we've got Georgia in the house. Welcome, welcome. All right, sticking to the mission, before I tell you about what's been going on, sticking to the mission. I'm here for this hour for you and myself to nourish you with some spiritual food, okay? It might be junk food sometimes, but it's spiritual, okay? I'm gonna uplift you, make you feel good, okay? It's gonna be sugary. Inspire you to be your highest and best, you and myself. So let's start with a chant. And the reason why I picked this chant today is because the topic of the day is jubilation. Jubilation, okay? Holla, holla to my girl who helped me rearrange my space. Okay, holla. So we're gonna sing this together. And the reason why we sing, let me remind you why we sing. We sing because it's an ancient urge. It's within us to, when we can't speak it, we sing it. You know what I mean? We got to get it out, okay? And we're singing right now to trigger that parasympathetic nervous system, to calm you, to take some deep breaths. This is a little tune by Harold Payne I've made my own. Something wonderful. And you know how it goes. It goes like this. Something wonderful. Something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. You got it? Come on. Something wonderful. Something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. And I can feel it. Sing it with me. And I can feel it in my body. I can feel it in my soul. I can feel it in my heart. And it won't let go. Something something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. Tell me something wonderful. Put it in the comments. What's wonderful that's happening for you right now? What's wonderful is that I'm on here singing to you. What's wonderful is that it's so fun to rearrange furniture. What's wonderful is friendships. What's wonderful is sunshine. What's wonderful to you? Let's from the top. Something wonderful. Come on. Hey. Something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. One more time. Something wonderful. Ooh, something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. And I can feel it. Sing it with me. And I can feel it in my body. I can feel it in my soul. I can feel it in my heart. And it won't let go. Something wonderful. Well, wonderful is Amy Steinberg singing to us right now. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are wonderful. They are. Who came up with that? Oh, what else? I saw some other comments. Annie's here with us. It's wonderful. I made it here right on time. Jenny says, I'm having a good day after a really depressed day. I feel you. I understand that. Who here understands that? Right? So now what we're going to do is we're going to go into prayer, because what we're talking about today is jubilation. Okay. And I have also been going up and down, like mood wise. Sometimes really kind of low days, not even like low, but just like questioning purpose and questioning clarity of like drive and what do I wish to do? And now that Hala is shifting, and this is my own personal experience, but I'm sure it's showing up in your experience as well with like changes and shifts. It's going around, right? And so what I thought about making this topic jubilation is that I really want today to be about being happy right now, okay? Because we can make plans, we can have ideas about what we desire, but this is it. Like, this is it. I was having such a powerful conversation with a very good friend yesterday, and we were remembering some memories that we have together, Reverend Renee Laboa. And we were thinking, gosh, I remember that time being amazing, but always thinking that it was going to lead to something else. You know what I mean? Like there was always something else in the future, some elusive future. And it's like we look back and it's like that time was amazing. So this time is amazing. And even though we might be lost, we might have struggles, we might go dark, sometimes we might be unsure of what our path is, we can always come back to this moment. Breathe that in. Because this is where joy is. This is where God is. This is where presence is. This is where aliveness is. This is where joy is. Joy is right here, right now. Surrender into that with me. I surrender. Sing it with me. I trust and let go. I trust and I know that as I surrender, I fall into the arms of love. I fall into the arms of love. Sing it with me. I surrender. I surrender. I trust and I know. I trust and I know that as I surrender, I fall into the arms of love. I fall into the arms of love. I fall into the arms of love. All right. I'm going to go into prayer for us right here in this beautiful now moment. I speak my word to create, to resonate, to align with the divine, to allow it to come through, to allow it to live its perfect life in the flow of my life right now. I let go and know that this perfect moment is holding me. And each and every person here who hears this, there seeps in, that seeps through, that is present. And we claim it and name it as our life. We go downstream for the joy. We go downstream. We let it go, we let it flow. Downstream, we let it go, we let it flow. Letting go of anything in this moment. Just letting go. Releasing it, and allowing peace and joy and comfort. Surrendering into this beautiful present awareness, I am so thankful. So thankful to God to allow us to come together on the interwebs across the whole nation to sing. And so it is. I surrender. I can almost hear you singing. I trust and I know that as I surrender, I fall into the arms of love. 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 The arms of love. Deep breath. Let's take a moment right now, just while we're in this space, to just be grateful and think about what you're grateful for right now. All right, y'all. It's so nice to be with you. So let's see here. What are we grateful for? Let's talk about it. Christy says, so grateful for your friendship. Ditto, kiddo. I don't know if my hat's crooked or what. I haven't really looked at myself. I was rushing. That's why I have a hat on, because I couldn't take a shower. We rearranged the whole plate. Anyway, I've been in my own jubilation. So I'm grateful for my own jubilation. I'm grateful for what that means to me. I'm going to riff upon that here with you and talk about that. I'm grateful for this opportunity to share with you, to uplift you. I'm grateful for this beautiful home that I get to rearrange. I'm grateful for the clearing of clutter. What are you grateful for right now? Put some in the comments. I want to hear about some of your gratitude. I'm grateful for my friends. I'm grateful for Jen Erickson. She's hosting me down there in Florida. We're going to have a concert there this weekend. I'm so grateful for concerts that are coming up. I'm so grateful for the beautiful paintings that are behind me. This is my newish painting of mine of a family. That's what it represents to me in Blue Jays. What I love about this piece is that, this could be 2 males, 2 females. I mean, it's probably female since there's the babies there or whatever, female by birth, whatever. But Blue Jays look the same. There's not a colorful male or male and then a, not colorful female like with Cardinals. They both look the same. They're both blue and white and colorful, and they mate for life. And, I just love this idea of family being a big focus of my life these days. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the organization of all my books and bringing everything in here. So I was painting in my big living room and had all my books out there and everything. And I just wanted to bring it all in, contain it all in here, and I can paint, and this can be my studio, as Hala becomes sort of more, I don't know what's going to happen here with this experience, because I know we're not going to have Hala at all on Sundays in July because I'm traveling all over. So I don't know, this might be we're nearing the end of this experience called House of Love and Light, Asheville, which is very, very bittersweet, very bittersweet. Okay. We've got some gratitude in the comments. I'd like to say them out loud. Jen says, I'm grateful for my kitchen remodel will be done on Thursday. Amy's coming. That's right. I'm going down to Florida. Annie says, grateful for so many things, including I have a very sweet and lovely birthday on Friday and all the spirit animals that made bold appearances. Oh, how cool. Happy birthday. Is it your birthday? Are you Taurus? I think I knew that. Okay. Grateful for the undying support from my family and tribe, listening ears, pillars of strength, and those that embrace the weird and live outside the box. Joanne, my good friend, as I've been rearranging all the stuff, you know how when you clean out and clear out things, you come across a lot of stuff. And one of the things that I realized, okay, so I guess I'll just go into my talk and I'll tell you, well, I'll just talk about this now. It's all kind of whatever it is. I was feeling very blue. A lot of my weeks here at House of Love and Light start out with me telling you that I'd been depressed, right? So I've been really blue. I've been really sort of like trying to figure out like what to do next. Like now that Hala is kind of ending and just trying to find my clarity, my focus. And I can't even remember what I have so many thoughts going on right now. I'm so overwhelmed with joy. Jubilation, joy. What was I going to talk about? Moving everything around. Oh. And I realized as I was cleaning and clearing out, I decided I'm rearranging things. Like that brings me joy. What brings me joy? Rearranging things. Cleaning, clearing, rearranging things brings me joy. So I go into my office and I start to clean and clear, and my partner is helping me. And I come across like just stacks of papers that I haven't filed or anything in like 2 or 3 years, like since Hala started pretty much. and AJ said to me, you know, your give a damn has been broke. She says this with her Southern accent. Your give a damn's been broke for about 3 years. And I mean, you know, just stacks of things and cards and stuff and just everything kind of in disarray. You know what I mean? And I organized it all and I put it all into folders. I had 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023. I mean, this is like 3 years plus of stuff that hasn't really been filed. And as I did it, I was able to really see all the places I've played, all of the people who have given to Hala, all of because a lot of it had to do with House of Love and Light stuff. Things I bought for House of Love and Light, or things I created, or cards from people who sent them in via snail mail to House of Love and Light. And I had talked to somebody recently about what this really meant. It was really important for me during the pandemic. It makes me want to cry. To be able to create from my home and to connect with you was absolutely incredible. And it's not like I'm giving up the whole idea, but I think that the Sunday thing is it's just going to end because it's almost like stringing it along is making me sad. Like it makes me sad to see that only 9 people are here. When we started this, we had like 70 people here every Sunday. And it's because the time change and people are going back to church and, you know, whatever. I don't take it personally in that way. I think it might have, you know, it's had its time, right? So it's kind of like time to say goodbye to it. In this incarnation, let's say. I'll still keep doing Wednesday nights because I feel like they're very special. And we have a little group there that just seems to come and want to come. But I hope that you will all continue to follow me, you know, as a musician and as an artist and all that. I mean, most of you are pretty much my music fans or friends anyway, right? Yeah, rip off the Band-Aid and keep Wednesday nights, right? So starting in July. So I'm going to do 2 in June as well. But then I think we're complete, you know, and what's cool about that is that I'm in ministerial school. So who knows, I might get to apply for a pulpit somewhere or start my own thing on Sunday mornings or just travel and just keep creating. So and yeah, I get to play. I'm playing one of the biggest venues here in town on August 11th, which, you know, with Christy Lene here. So if y'all live anywhere in the area, you got to come up. But so anyway, as I was, you know, thinking about all of this, so much, joy, you know, joy is what comes to my mind, jubilation. And that was sort of what, you know, do what makes you happy, And this makes me happy. And this is why I've been doing this. And it feels like it's just time. So that's okay. But, honestly, like rearranging my space and deciding to do something small like that and make, it really changed and shifted my energy. You know what I mean? So this is my little message for you on Jubilation. And I wrote this tune. I even recorded it because I had so much fun with it. And then I'm just going to riff. Oh, this is the other thing I wanted to share with you was that this talk is, again, because I've just been a little bit scattered. And like I said, I've been sort of trying to find out purpose. I've been really in that, oh, this is really cool. I'll tell you about this as well. So we're reading this book in ministerial school called The One Thing. And it's like, what is the one thing that you want or that you desire or your purpose or, kind of like a purpose statement type thing? Or what is the one thing that you could do right now that would make everything better? Just sort of this idea of the one thing, this concept. And it's like, what's your one thing? What's your one thing? And I was low and I was like, what is my one thing? And Christy, you know this because we talked about this. I said, I know for sure, the one thing I know for sure is I want to feel good. Can I hear an amen? So I was like, okay, so I want to feel good. And I had decided like maybe I was going to go back to like New York or LA and get in the entertainment industry or, do something like that. Maybe I have my dreams, like reopen those old dreams or something like, something like that was like buzzing around in my head. So, I was like, I want to feel good. And then I was like, okay. Oh, and I want to make other people feel good. That's what the other thing I like to do that makes me feel good. It makes me feel good to make you feel good. That feels good to me. So then I was like, okay, where can I do that the most? What, as far as purpose goes, as far as like my life. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Singing. Art. Ministry. This stuff makes me feel good and makes you feel good. So it's like I'm already doing it. And I think a lot of us, you can look at your life and you can think to yourself, I'm probably already doing it. Like whatever that thing is that it's this idea that there's something out there or there's something in the future. And it's like, no, it's right here. It's right fucking here. It's right here. So that's what this song was about. And that's what and the talk. Okay, sorry. I'm a little bit all over the place because I feel a little bit manic, but I'm not technically manic for those who know about mental health. I just feel like energized. So this talk is again a lot. I did write a song this week, but it's a lot like the talk I did last week or the last time I did House of Love and Light, if you're following what I'm doing here. But I went through old slides I looked in the hollow folder because I've just been scattered. I haven't been wanting to write a talk. I just haven't been wanting to write a talk. I've just been wanting to speak from my heart to you about whatever topic this is that I pick. So I went into my hollow folder and I put in the search, I put joy. I put joy because that's what jubilation means, right? Joy. And you wouldn't believe the beautiful things that came up. Some of these slides are from 3 years ago. And I just grabbed some random joy slides. And I thought we could just talk about joy and we could think about joy, whatever came through about joy. So, but two main things that came were that, you got to go downstream, surrender, which is what we just talked about when we sang. But also you got to bloom where you're planted, man. Bloom where you're planted, right? So we are going to sing this little jam. I think you're going to like it. It goes, I hope I got it. I just wrote it yesterday. And of course I made a recording. Downstream to the joy. Downstream to the joy. Downstream to the joy. To the joy. Downstream to the joy. You got it? Downstream to the joy. Let go. Downstream to the joy. To the joy. Take it easy in the flow. Going where I want to go. Doing what I want to do. Letting spirit move through. Take it easy, take it slow. I know what I need to know. And even when the times are tough, I know that I'm enough. Downstream to the joy. Sing it with me. Downstream to the joy. Downstream to the joy. To the joy. Downstream to, I'm going downstream. Downstream to the joy. I want to go downstream. Downstream. One more time we sing, take it easy flow. Going where I wanna go. Doing what I wanna do. Letting spirit move through. Take it easy, take it slow. I know what I need to know. And even when the times are tough, I know that I'm enough. I know that I'm enough. I do enough. I am enough. I got it easy. I got it easy. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Downstream to the joy. Downstream to the joy. Hey, hey, hey. Downstream to the joy. Downstream. Downstream. The downstream. The deeper that sorrow carves into your being, the more joy you can contain. I loved this. I loved this. The deeper that sorrow carves into your being, the more joy you can contain. This isn't about Pollyanna. It never is with me. If you know, I believe that we have the whole rainbow of emotions and feelings and experiences and the grief and the difficulty and the sorrow and the worry and the doubt, and all of it whittles away and makes space for spirit, makes space for the joy. All those hard times, all those times we are broken open. Amen. Just like that seed that is planted sometimes in the garbage, literally compost, dirt, poop. It is planted in those difficult times, those difficult, it's like the divine discontent that wants more, that says, I am made to be in joy, that yearns to have that feeling of surrender, of letting go, the deeper that sorrow. So you know what? Allow yourself those tears when they come, because they're watering your soul. And I feel like what I resist persists. So when I don't allow the sadness to come in, no. What happened? What had happened is when I don't allow the sorrow, the sadness, the questioning, I don't come back around. I can't come back around. I get stuck. What if we could see through the eyes of beauty? Would we notice a greater joy growing within us? See through the eyes of beauty. Again, that's through those eyes of, I'm in awe. Like I look around my space. I hope your space is similar to my space. If you have a space, if you have a house or an apartment or a room even, I hope you love your space and all your little things. You know what? As I'm cleaning up, things like this come up. Look at him. Look at it. These are the things that make me just go, oh my God. And then look at this. This is a little jar. It's a wish jar from, I think Joanne made this for me. And it's just sitting here. Look through the eyes of beauty. Look at the beautiful things you've collected. Look at the beautiful dinner you're making tonight. Look at the beautiful person you're with. And if it's just you and you're single, look in the mirror and say, oh my God, look at you. You're beautiful. Look through the eyes of beauty. See the beautiful. Look for the beautiful. You're going to find it. Whatever you look for, you're going to find. Whatever you look for, you're going to find. You're going to find it. If you look for it, look for it. Look for the beauty, look through the beauty, look as the beauty, look with the beauty. You are beautiful. Remember? That's how we started this whole hour together. Me telling you you're awesome. Well, that includes beautiful. You are fucking beautiful. Look at you. Just look at you. And every day I'm certain, this is from Glennon Doyle, I think. GLW. Is it from Glennon? I don't know who this is from. GLW. And every day I'm certain that I'm uncertain in the best of ways. I love this quote. Knowing, I don't know who said it, GLW. Oh, I know who it is. It's Georgia Lee Winfrey. It's my ex-girlfriend. See, I told you I found these things from, she posted this, I'm sure, on her page. And every day, this is so good though. This is so good. Ready? Every day I'm certain that I'm uncertain in the best of ways, knowing that I know nothing. Inside the perfect of imperfect. My finger traces the edge of mystery, and she laughs at my joy. We share a dance. She always leads and does not mind my occasional stumble to my knees in praise and prayer and gratitude, laughing. How good is that? Surrender. We know we don't know. We're on a ball going around another big ball. Just remember to allow that mystery. Allow that, I don't know what the hell. But then going into that trust of trusting that everything is unfolding in my life exactly as it should, because I am exactly where I need to be. It's my song. I wrote it like 20 years ago. I went to the thrift store the other day. This is the kind of thing that makes me really, really happy when I'm cleaning up that I find. Look at this that I found the other day. It says, trust God. You are exactly where you are meant to be. That's at a little thrift store. I found that. Look, and it goes in this little thing. All right, y'all. I'm having too much fun today. I'm feeling the spirit. I hope y'all are having fun with me. Joy. Are we going downstream? Are you going downstream? Why go downstream? Well, we learn in this teaching that when it feels good, we want more of it. Come on now. Downstream. Sing it with me. We're singing the downstream to the joy. Come on. Downstream to the joy. Downstream to the joy. To the joy. Downstream to the joy. Just open yourself. Downstream to the joy. Downstream to the joy. You singing with me? Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Take it easy in the flow. Going where I want to go. Doing what I want to do. Letting spirit move through. Take it easy, take it slow. I know what I need to know. And even when the times are tough, I know that I'm going downstream to the joy. Downstream to the joy, oh yeah. Downstream to the joy, we're going downstream to the joy. I'm feeling joyful. Downstream to the joy, I'm feeling joy. Downstream to the joy, oh, 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 hey, hey. Downstream to the joy, we're going downstream to the joy. Hey, we're going downstream to the joy. To the joy. To the joy. Got some more slides. Gratitude is a companion of joy. These are just one of these random slides that I came when I, again, if you're just tuning in or you're just checking this out, what I did was I went back in my Hala folder and I put the word joy in. And I just grabbed some really good moments of joy that we've had over the past 3 years, because we know that this time of House of Love and Light, of being as it was on Sundays, is not going to be a thing. But maybe I'll have events. Who knows? I don't know. I just love it. Gratitude is a companion of joy. So this is what it is that gratitude is a companion of joy. I like that. It's like joy and gratitude are friends. You know what I mean? They like to hang out together. When you're feeling joy and you get grateful for that joy becomes more joy. And then it becomes more gratefulness for the joy, right? Then you get more grateful. You're like, oh, I'm feeling even better. And then you get more joy. And this is the thing. They have this scientific idea that we all have a happiness limit. And that when you exceed your natural level of happy or joy, what you'll do is you'll create some drama or you'll create something to bring you back down. You might notice this. And what we're doing here at places like House of Love and Light, at places like any new thought center that you go to, is stretching that happiness, stretching it. When you go to the gym and you do calisthenics, and you those of you who go to the gym and do calisthenics, you're working your muscles and you're getting stronger and you're getting better. And that's what we do here. We do spiritual workouts, okay? And we're stretching our happiness so that we can be more happy. And how do we do that? By putting our attention on it, by being grateful for what we have. So let's do a gratitude. Let's do a gratitude. What did my friend, my good friend who is amazing, Rachel Can, came up with this idea of a text waterfall. Okay, I think that's what she called it, a text waterfall or something like that. And the idea is, Juliana, hello, gorgeous. All right, so I'm going to count to 3, okay? And when I say 3, if you guys will do this little text waterfall, there's only 12 of you here, but if everybody does it, it would be very cool. And this is a creation, I believe, of Rachel Can's, but I've seen it, in other Zoom things and whatever. It's basically like you say, we're all going to text something at the same time. You know what I mean? And then there's going to be like a waterfall of gratitude, a text waterfall. Okay. So when I count to 3, it'll be 1, 2, 3, go. And on go, so everybody type your thing in now, something that you're really, really grateful for. Okay. And then when I say 1, 2, 3, when I say go, click send. And it's hard because we're all from all over the place, but hopefully we'll have a lot of gratitude. So think about some gratitude. I'm going to do it too. Think about some gratitude. What you're grateful for. Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. It's going to take a second for y'all to come in if you're doing it because I'm behind you. Sandy said, see how cool it is? Music, nature, grateful to be alive, good health, and dogs. Grateful for singing, grateful for medical technology, grateful for music and art, grateful to have Holla in my feed, grateful for my friend Joe, my health, and Joel. Grateful to Holla family. How cool was that? Y'all all just gave me a little waterfall text of gratitude. How beautiful was that? I love that. It's like almost like the gratitude is going downstream in the chat. Gratitude is a companion of joy. My kids. I love that, Joanne. Okay, let's see what I picked up next. I am a gift of joy that God gives to a wonderful world. That's so Ernest Holmes, right? So each one of us can be this joy. When we are this joy, think about how good it feels to be around somebody who's in a good mood, as opposed to being around somebody who's not. When you're in your joy, you're a gift. You're a gift to others. Not to say that when you're not feeling joy or when you're sad that you should go be alone. Of course not. You should reach out and connect with others that are in joy, because sometimes we have to carry for each other. Sometimes I'm not in the joy and I'll call my friend Christy up or my friend Joanne or my friend, I'll call up and I'll say, I'm not in the joy. I need the joy. Let's get some gratitude going or whatever. And we'll do gratitude lists or we'll share about what's going on, go through a cleansing experience of letting the feelings be what they're going to be. Do you hear Tiki? That's Tiki. And then that's AG going, shh, shh. It's okay. Whatever. So yeah. So be that gift. Let's be that gift to the world. This is the poem from Hafiz that I came across that I wanted to read again. That is in the, so if anybody gives anything today, if you give $1 to House of Love and Light, you're going to get a demo recording of Downstream to the Joy, which inside the recording will be this poem, will be me reading this poem from Hafiz. So this is something that came through also to add to the song last night when I was recording. So I sometimes forget that I was created for joy. This is Hafiz. My mind is too busy. Can anybody relate to that? I'm going to read it again. I sometimes forget that I was created for joy. My mind is too busy. My heart is too heavy for me to remember that I have been called to dance the sacred dance of life. I was created to smile, to love, to be lifted up, and to lift others up. O sacred one, untangle my feet from all that ensnares, free my soul, that we might dance and that our dancing might be contagious. It's Hafez or Hafiz. I don't know how to say the name, but Eric Butterworth, New Thought teacher. When you get in a consciousness of the flow of the creative process within you, there will be a constant inner direction in your life, leading to a deep sense of meaning. And incidentally, as it flows forth, leading to material things, but none of them being the goal of life, and all of them being a joyous experience and its free flow. So what that is saying to me is what I was talking about with going downstream, right? Being in the flow. When you follow that inner direction in your life, this is going to make me feel good, whether it's rearranging the furniture, turning on holla, going for a walk, even if it's just a little action that you take that's going to make you feel good. And then that's going to lead to the next idea, and then the next idea. And then the next idea, and then they'll grow. It snowballs, just like everything. It's like the more we do, the more we create. What is it? An object in motion remains in motion. When we get into the gratitude, we create more gratitude. We become more gratitude. You have brought me so much joy. You have all brought me so much joy. This teaching, the teachings of New Thought, being in ministerial school, being able to fail miserably at different things and try out Holla for 3 whole years. I mean, it has been awesome. I am very proud of it. I think it's been very successful. So I thank you so much. Let's sing again. Downstream to the joy. Downstream to the joy. I'm going downstream to the joy. To the joy. Downstream to the joy. Downstream to the joy. I'm talking to the downstream to the joy. To the joy. Take it easy in the flow. Going where I wanna go. Doing what I wanna do. Letting spirit move through. Take it easy, take it slow. I know what I need to know. And even when the times are tough, I know that I'm enough. 'Cause I go downstream to the joy. I'm going downstream. Hey, we did it. We did it. We got through it. We got through it. We got through it. Yeah, we got through it. I'm trying to see if I got that wave. I do. I'm going to put it in here. Let's check it out. Let's see how it sounds. It might be really loud, really quick, but I'll turn it down. Let's see, I'm taking a deep breath. And let's go. Downstream to the joy. You feel it? Downstream to the joy. Oh, yeah. Downstream to the joy. If you get that, if you get something today. All right. Anyway, y'all, let's talk about giving. Thanks for listening to me speak about joy and all the joy that is available right now in this moment. And I'll tell you, it brings me so much joy when I get love offerings. It does. I feel like it means that you value what I'm doing here. It means that you think it's worth something financially. But when you give me the comments and you give me the feedback and you give me the love also, that feels like conscious giving too. So I feel that too. And I love y'all so much. So please give something today. PayPal.me/House of Love and Light or Venmo at Amy-Steinberg-5. Thank you so much. And coming up, we're going to have 2 in June. Boom, bloom, and lusciousness. Again, we're just talking about happiness over with our time that's remaining. And then, in July, there will be no more House of Love and Light on Sundays. For a while, anyway. If I decide to relaunch or do something else, I might start to do Saturday mornings. I don't know. It might just have been really about the pandemic. So now it's kind of, maybe I need to do something else. And that's okay. So thank you guys so much. Those of you who continue to come and continue to find this to be helpful to you. So I'm going to have some astrology and then some TikToks and then a tool of the week. So don't go anywhere.
Hello, my brothers and sisters of the House of Love and Light. I have been so excited to talk to you all I can say is wow, wow, wow. We are in such powerful energy now. Right now, we are in the Taurus new moon. We have a new moon, as you know, every month, but there's only one new moon in every sign. And Taurus is the time to remember you are in a physical body and to value and cherish that body and to take care of it. Taurus reminds us that we are sensual beings. It reminds us to appreciate and value the birds singing, the blue skies, the green trees, much like that song, Wonderful World. And not only are we in a new moon in Taurus, but Jupiter, the planet of the meaning and purpose of life, the contract with God and the universe, just shifted this past week into Taurus, where Jupiter has not been for 12 years. So that is an opportunity to really understand more deeply how important it is to value all of those things around us and to remember that value is inside again and outside. So the other big thing that's going on and has just happened is that Mars, the planet of action, the planet of what drives us forward, passion and desire, was in the most emotional sign, Cancer, in the zodiac for the last 6 weeks and just shifted this weekend into Leo, into the sign of courage and confidence and the heart and the child in you, and to remember that innocence of your very essence. It reminds me of the Gayatri prayer, you who are the source of all being, whose rays illuminate the world, illuminate also my heart so that it can do your work. So it's time for all of us to remember that, and to remember that we're all here only to be truly helpful to each other. So until we connect, I wish you blue skies, green lights, and lucky stars.
Oh, I love you, Lorelei. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for those amazing videos that you've made me for almost 3 years. Absolutely awesome. Thank you to everybody who has tuned in today, and to everybody that has given. Thank you. This is TikToks that are inspiring with this theme of jubilation.
I want to read you the best line I've ever heard in my life. Sometimes when you're in a dark place, you think you've been buried, but actually you've been planted.
Bloom wherever you are planted. Do not hide your star to make other people comfortable. Do not hide your greatness to make other people feel comfortable. Like your destiny more than you are interested in being liked.
There is no such thing as the right time or the right place. You have to learn in life that you can bloom wherever you are planted. So, you've got to stop waiting for all these circumstances outside of your control to change before you think you're going to be ready to start something. Because if they never change, neither will you. So all you can do is start where you are and use what you have right now in your life. What knowledge do you have? What people do you know? What access do you have? What experiences are available to you, and what opportunities are available to you? So use all of that. Do what you can with where you are now. Any movement is better than none at all, and you will be amazed how quickly stuff starts to shift when you're willing to get out of your head and overthinking into some action and powerful doing. So bloom where you are planted.
So I thought it was cool to, why I wanted to show those certain videos were, first of all, I love the preacher that talked about bloom where you're planted, right? And that's just been the message of the day. And sometimes you're planted in that sorrow, right? It's kind of like I think about that lotus being planted at the very bottom of a very dark, body of water. And then I was imagining that it rose up. So the other videos in there, there was the rearranging, the person that, did the house and I was thinking about how much it does change when you change your environment. You know what I mean? Bloom where you're planted, like make where you are the most beautiful that you can make it. And also at the end, the person doing the art, I was wanting to say and give a shout out to things like TikTok and Instagram. And sometimes when I'm just like not inspired, I'll go and I'll just watch other artists, So I encourage you to do that as well. If you're like looking for inspiration, look around, see, find your mental equivalents. So rise to the sun, bloom where you're planted, rise to the sun and float downstream. I was thinking again about that lotus. Rise to the sun, follow the light, follow the things that light up before you, that bring you joy, that light up your heart. When I say rise to the sun, I mean rise to the joy. This is the tool of the week. Rise up, bloom where you're planted, and rise up. Come up out of that dark, bottom of the water and let yourself rise up to the sun and then float downstream. So that's definitely the message of the day as we talked about jubilation today at House of Love and Light. Thank you for joining me for a wonderful time, another hour of upliftment. I hope that you were able to get something from this time together, and definitely just remember to bloom where you're planted. Enjoy the company that you're with. Enjoy the community that you're with. Enjoy the partnership that you're in. Enjoy the job that you have. Enjoy the clothes that you have. Enjoy the animals that you have, the mother that you have, the family that you have. Whatever is yours, own it. Okay? Own it. And then just go where it's easy. Float downstream. That means stop fighting. Stop fighting the current. Stop fighting the people. Stop fighting the places. Stop fighting the things. Stop fighting the bad habits. Just surrender. Let go. Let go, let go, let go. Hello, my beloved Stephanie. I miss you so much. And I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for popping on, for tuning in, for watching this now or later. My name is Amy Steinberg. This has been House of Love and Light here in Asheville, North Carolina. And I hope that you are very, very happy today. I wish you only joy. Bye-bye.
House of Love and Light. House of Love and Light. Amy, take us to the place where we can be just who we are, and it's all in the house of love and light. House of love and light. Amy, open up the door to the place where we